Welcome everybody, it's Diana and I want to speak about the south wind. The Lord has highlighted to me the south wind. But before I'm doing this, let me read to you from Genesis chapter 12 verse 3 because I want to add to my previous video. I was speaking about the number 123 and Genesis chapter 12 verse 3 says this: I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you I will curse, and all peoples on earth will be blessed through you. Do you remember how I was speaking about the descendants of Abraham and how God gave him the promise or the blessing for his descendants to be a blessing to others? And this is what this Bible passage is speaking about. So now let me go over to the south wind. The Lord is saying that the south wind is coming into your life. There is this Bible verse from Psalm chapter 78 verse 26 that says, He caused an east wind to blow in the heaven, and by his power he brought in the south wind. This wind has to do with power. A blessing that God gave to Abraham was that he was going to give them a land. And this wind, the south wind, has to do with acquiring land, with purchasing land. And it has to do with power. It has to do a lot with power. Also, it has to do with rewards. God rewarding accordingly. When he rewards you, it can come in form of a blessing, but also it can come in form of a judgment. The Lord is not judging his church or his people, but when it comes to rewards, sometimes the Lord is judging, all right? But I'm not speaking about the church because the people of God are not under condemnation. But you can read Luke chapter 12, verses 55 to 56. So this wind is a warm wind. It has to do with prosperity, and it comes after hardship and trials. It brings provision and a restoration, and it comes after a lot of pain, after the winter season. This wind is connected to change, and it's connected to, guess what? Transition. So when I got to know this, I was like, I remember something. I remember seeing the number 111 or 1111. It has to do with divine intervention and transfiguration, transformation. The church, the people of God, have been undergoing a transformation, a radical transformation. A lot of negative patterns have been broken off of you. The Lord broke them off because he transformed you. And in this transformation, this is included, like the Lord breaking things off of you. The Lord has transfigured you. You are not what you used to be. You are a totally new creature. You are someone that is totally new. You are a new person, and you are about to transition into this new season where your life will be just different. The Lord highlighted to me April the 8th because we have a solar eclipse. And this is where a door opens on that day. But you are going to see and realize that the Lord has been opening doors in the last few weeks. But you may not have seen them because it takes a while for you to see the change. But the change has occurred already. But what the Lord highlighted to me is that you are transitioning into a time of peace. Into a time of peace. There is a completeness that you will have in your life. In everything that you will do, you will have that rest and you will feel complete. You are entering rest. So again, the south wind signifies change or transition. So if you have seen the number 111 or 1111, it means that you have been transitioning or that you are doing it right now. Another meaning of the number 1111 is a resurrection. So the Lord is resurrecting things in your life. And let me remind you that He's doing it speedily and quickly. It's not going to take long. Whenever the Lord acts, you will see it speedily. So in conclusion, this south wind is like balm on a wound. It's soothing. It's something that, it's like balm on your soul. This is how I can describe it best. But it is powerful because it comes with God's power. It comes with land. It comes with the power and the opportunity to purchase land. It changes your rank. It changes and elevates you, rather. It elevates you spiritually and physically. That's one important thing that I want to emphasize when it comes to this wind. It is about restoration and it is about provision and so on. But what is most important about this wind is that it's part of an Abrahamic blessing. And the blessing that I'm referring to is the acquiring of land. God is going to give you land. God is going to give you properties. All right, that's it for this message. If you want to sow into this prophetic word, the link is in the description box below. Share it with a lot of people if this word resonated with you. And if it resonated with you, then just type in the comment section below south wind. South wind.